Of the enormous Duggar family, Josie is the youngest. She is the 19th kid born to Jim, Bob, and Michelle. The Duggars, who had 9 daughters and 10 sons, were featured on the reality television program Counting On. The show stopped airing in 2015, but the family has recently made headlines again when many Facebook posts claimed that Josie Duggar, the youngest of the 19 siblings, had died. This is a reality check of the statements that have gone viral. On Facebook, Josie Duggar's purported death news has gone viral, with numerous accounts stating that she died of cancer. Condolences have been pouring in from show viewers who saw Josie grow up on screen. One account announced Josie's alleged death, writing, "Although there have been a number of allegations that Josie died of cancer, none of them have been verified by authorities. Furthermore, there was never any evidence of Josie having the aforementioned illness prior to these allegations." In addition to being early, the youngest Duggar suffered health issues at birth. She spent 6 months in critical care as a baby, and her parents were candid about her health problems. But since then, not a single member of the family has mentioned Josie's cancer battle. Therefore, it is likely that the report concerning Josie Duggar's death is false because there is no official prior data to support the accusations. On December 9, 2009, Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar welcomed Josie Duggar into the world prematurely. She is now 16 years old, and according to her family's official website, she is a happy and active young woman. But there were numerous health issues when she was born. Josie's family views her as a miracle as a result. According to the Duggars' official website, Josie's family, the Duggars, became well known thanks to the television program Counting On. Remarkably, the initial letter of each of the 19 siblings' names is J. The Duggar parents had 2 children, married off 3, and had 4 grandchildren between 2008 and 2015, the time span of the show. Social media platforms have emerged as a quick information source in the current digital era, but they are also frequently used as a haven for false information and hoaxes. Fans and followers are worried about a recent event involving Josie Duggar, the 19th child of Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar. Confusion and heartache resulted from a Facebook post that went viral and claimed Josie Duggar had died. Despite the post's rapid popularity, the true question was, is it true? Was Josie Duggar indeed dead? In this piece, we seek to shed light on the matter, refute the untrue assertion, and investigate the ways in which these kinds of rumors proliferate on social media. Let's examine the facts and confirm what actually occurred. The allegation, an unbelievable Facebook post. It all began when someone posted on Facebook that Josie Duggar had sadly died. Many users expressed amazement, sadness, and condolences in the message, which seemed to be extensively circulated. However, it soon became evident that the rumor was unfounded as many of Josie's family and supporters started to respond to the news right away. "We are heartbroken to report the passing of Josie Duggar," the tweet, which was uploaded by an unidentified user, said. "Please remember to pray for the Duggar family during this trying time." Because individuals thought the message was from a reliable source, it caused widespread panic. The revelation naturally devastated Duggar family fans, many of whom have followed the family's journey on reality TV for years. The revelation made sense to anyone who knew about Josie's early health issues and premature delivery, especially in light of her challenging upbringing. But there was a big problem. The assertion was completely untrue. The real story of Josie Duggar's survival. Josie Duggar is still alive and well, so you can relax. Reports of her passing have not been verified by reliable news sources or official announcements from the Duggar family. Josie Duggar herself and other family members have took to social media to refute the accusations. Michelle Duggar, Josie's mother, responded to the untrue allegation in a post on the Duggar family's official social media pages. She wrote, "While we appreciate your concern, we would like to reassure everyone that Josie is still alive and well. Regretfully, some misleading material has been making the rounds on the internet. Although we are grateful for your love and support, please exercise caution when trusting anything you read on social media." Although Michelle's statement served to dispel the confusion, many people were uneasy due to how quickly the story spread. What causes these rumors to spread? These kinds of rumors have the potential to spread swiftly on social media, frequently due to the topic's emotional content. People are more inclined to react right away when a well-known family member or a well-liked public figure is involved, particularly when the news involves something as devastating as a death. These messages frequently appeal to readers' emotions, leading them to disseminate the material before double-checking it. However, How can such a fraud become so popular so fast? The following elements played a part in the Josie Duggar rumor spread. Value of shock. Due to their intrinsic shock value, death hoaxes have a tendency to propagate swiftly. People typically spread the news with others as soon as they see a post reporting the death of someone they care about. Their judgment may be impaired by their emotional reaction to a catastrophe, causing them to forward the post without verifying its legitimacy. Celebrity status. Due largely to their reality TV series 19 Kids and Counting and its follow-up, Counting On, the Duggars are a well-known family. The youngest kid, Josie Duggar, attracted a lot of attention because of her challenging birth and survival. When there is news concerning her, particularly when it involves mortality, it usually attracts public attention right away. Social media algorithms are used by sites such as Facebook to rank content according to user involvement. The algorithm spreads a post on a celebrity's passing to a wider audience when it receives likes, shares, and comments. As a result, more people are exposed to the content, regardless of its veracity, creating a snowball effect. Misinformation and lack of verification. A lot of people share information without first checking it, especially when it originates from people they know. In the fast-paced world of today, people frequently rely on posts or headlines that express their feelings or opinions without questioning their veracity. This propensity to share first, check later, can cause false information to proliferate quickly. The function of false profiles. An unverified account posted the initial Facebook message stating Josie had passed away. Fake social media profiles are frequently made in order to disseminate falsehoods. At first look, these accounts frequently seem authentic, particularly when they mimic the structure or aesthetic of official accounts. Followers can unintentionally trust the information if they don't verify the post source. The Duggar family's experience with false claims. False reports on the passing of a major figure can have a profound emotional impact on those involved, even though they may appear to be innocuous rumors. Rumors like these are an unwanted intrusion into the Duggar family's personal life. Family members may experience needless worry and sorrow when such news is disseminated without confirmation, as they must cope with the emotional toll and the laborious process of resolving the mistake. In this instance, Josie Duggar's parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, had to publicly respond to the untrue allegations and reassure their friends and supporters. When the family is already coping with the difficulties of being in the spotlight, the emotional toll of managing rumors such as these is increased. How to recognize a death hoax. When consuming news on social media, this occurrence serves as a reminder of the value of critical thinking and fact-checking. Here are some pointers on identifying a fake death hoax to prevent the spread of misleading information. Verify the source. Examine the account that shared the data. Is the account verified or official? Unverified accounts or profiles without reliable sources should be avoided. Seek official statements. Reputable news organizations will report on a public figure's death if it is real. Always look for statements from reliable news sources or official family spokespeople. Steer clear of emotional sharing. Death hoaxes frequently take advantage of feelings. Before sharing the news with others, take a moment to consider its veracity if it shocks or upsets you. Look for verification. Perform a brief search on trustworthy websites or platforms. Well-known media outlets will report on the death claim extensively if it is accurate. If it's a hoax, you'll probably discover articles or corrections that refute it. Conclusion. The value of information verification. One of the best examples of how rumors can spread quickly on social media and create needless sorrow is the situation surrounding Josie Duggar's purported death. We should all be careful to double-check the information we encounter, particularly when it deals with delicate subjects like death. Fortunately, the untrue allegation has been refuted, and Josie Duggar is still alive and well. The lesson from this case is obvious, though. Take the time to confirm information from reliable sources before believing it or sharing it on social media. Spending a few minutes fact-checking can help avoid needless anxiety and confusion in a world where false information can spread like wildfire. We can all learn from the Duggar family's composed and collected handling of such circumstances, and their response to this untrue rumor is evidence of their tenacity. We all have the ability to decide how we use the internet, making sure that we help disseminate the truth rather than false information, even though it can occasionally be a venue for rumors and hoaxes.